There's something interesting that I've noticed over the last year or so is that there's this newfound respect for Lupe Fiasco. Like people are just discovering how great Lupe Fiasco was or how great he is and how he's possibly one of the best MCs to ever pick up a mic. Now, I feel like that there is a really good chance that years from now, when people look back at this person's discography and his whole output, that maybe people might look at him the same way. This is the brand new album from Open Mike Eagle, Neighborhood Gods Unlimited. Now, I've been a big fan of Open Mike Eagle for a very long time. I feel like all of his projects always have really great abstract hip hop production. His lyricism is very witty, colorful, highly introspective. And my favorite thing about Open Mike Eagle as a rapper is that his style can be very conversational. It's almost like he's talking to you with these random thoughts and observations. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of my reviews, how I can be pretty random at times, telling you random stories or random thoughts that kind of just cross my mind from day to day. And I feel like that makes you feel closer to Open Mike Eagle as an artist. Now, one of the things that I've always loved about each project from Open Mike Eagle is that each album always felt to me like this is what's going on in my life right now. This is what I'm into, this is what I'm going through. And listening to this album in particular, this actually reminds me of a very random TikTok that I saw a while ago of this woman who was talking about how she doesn't like existing. It's not like she doesn't want to exist anymore. There's no threat of that. But she feels like she has the right to talk about the fact that she doesn't like anything around her and she doesn't really want to be involved in anything. Now, I'm not saying that that's what this album is all about, but there are a lot of very interesting observations as far as himself, the people around him, his surroundings, and the world at large. But at the same time, there's an appreciation for the little things. And in a strange way, personally, I feel a lot of comfort in this album. I feel a lot of familiarity because on here, you have two sides. I feel like that this is a peek into the psyche of Open Mike Eagle, which is something that he does on all of his projects. But also, this album to me feels like I'm sitting next to him side by side on a bench doing some people watching. Like every once in a while, I look over here and I go, damn, that's fucked up. Or over there, hmm, you shouldn't do that. But I'm still going to just sit here, soak it all in, and try to live. I think that this is something really special, really good hip hop. Open Mike Eagle is special. 9 sticks of butter, peace, love, butter.